this is Bill Cosby, you see. You might remember me from the Cosby Show. Kids say the darndest things. Ghost Dad and Fat Albert with the hey. Maybe even the pudding commercials. But I'm here to tell you to subscribe to the Cobra Lang channel. I don't know what he does, but I owed him a favor from the joint, you see. And anyway, you gotta hit that subscribe button like it's a big voluptuous thing of pudding, we'll call it that. You gotta ring that notification bell, and while you're at it, leave him a like. And good things will happen. You don't want to sleep on this, and trust me, when I tell you don't want to sleep on something, you don't want to sleep on something. Hey.
All right, Firefly, let's do this.
Not so fast, maggots. What are you looking at?
Hello, welcome back to the Cobra Lang channel. Today I'm going to be doing a toy room tour. And joining me is my good friend Ryan.
Hello.
Over the holidays, I reorganized everything. It basically took the full week, but now you can see some of the stuff that you couldn't before. All right, let's get started. One of the things I enjoy the most about GIJoe are the figures themselves, so I decided to display a lot of my MOCs, which means mint on card for those that are new. But this is basically everything GIJoe, but from different countries, different years. My earlier display, I had all my small play sets and vehicles out, so I decided to pack some of those up for now, because of my limited space. And I decided to display some of my bigger vehicles, something GIJoe is known for. The Killer Whale, the General, got a couple Morays at the bottom with the Cobra Bug up top here. I used to have all my boxes displayed on this wall with just a few MOCs here, but I decided to pack them all into this corner, kind of in a way that I can access and pull out any one I want for a review. This bad boy here is all sealed contents. I'm planning on doing an unboxing of this someday soon. Over here I got a variety of things, I guess. Mostly over there it's all GIJoe. Here's where I kind of mix in different retro lines, like my Ghostbusters, Garbage Patch Kids, the Batmobile, that Elvis my mother gave to me. This is one of my favorites here. This is Command Headquarters. I have a new version that is unopened from JoeCon. I'm going to be doing an unboxing of coming up. Got Voltron there in the back. These are all Fun School mint on cards. A lot of them are Russians. They're a little easier to get. I do have some ones from India as well. The Headquarters. I really thinned this out. I had tons of stuff just jammed in here that I had to kind of thin out. But for now, I've just been collecting, like I said, for 4 years, so I kind of got cluttered up. I wanted to start displaying, getting some cabinets, so this is just giving me a chance to really see what I have and what I want to display. Some bigger vehicles again. We got some GIJoe puzzles in the back. I love the artwork. A-Team, the little 3 3/4, Evel Knievel. This big, I think it's, what is it, 8-12 inch? I don't know how long that Mr. T is. It looks about 10 inches tall, I'm not sure. And got the Terror Drome down here. You know that. That's one of your favorites, eh?
It is, it is. I love it. I'm envious.
And I threw some of these ones from the 90s there just to give you an idea of some of the colors. Same over there. I just got some of the different years. This one here is a vehicle that come with 3 BATs, Battle Android Troopers. This was a later than 94 vehicle, but I think that one's pretty cool. Some Star Wars down in the very bottom.
Well, I think my favorite piece of the whole collection is this flag. You don't see many people who got flags.
Yeah, I'm pretty fortunate that I got the space to display it. I actually picked it up from Mike. You've met him, eh?
Yeah. Not only to buy one, but even to have a place to set it up because it's so huge.
Especially with all the jets I got, eh? Now I got a place to display them.
Yeah.
I gave one I traded one Sky Striker to a friend there, and he gave me a custom and a UFO for a stop motion. The Night Raven. I'd love the Sky Raven, the chrome one. That's a Canadian Sears HISS tank. I do have the missile thing, but I don't have it displayed there. Yeah, and that's. I'm just going to show these to India. There's some Joes that came with some toothpaste. You get them, what are they? Pepsodent? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the real story on those, but I really like them. Yeah, Bizarro. Nice Christmas present from Ryan.
Yeah.
That old Michael Keaton Batman from the 90s. Those are some of the new GIJoe Snake Eyes. There's smaller, these ones here.
Storm Shadow and Foot Soldier.
Yeah, this guy's from the Classified series. This is the Yamaguchi. Hooded Cobra Commander, you remember those. That's Masters of the Universe Classics. It's more Snake Eyes line.
Is that King Randor, or is that...
No, that one's called... oh, jeez.
He-Man's grandfather?
Hero, I think. Hero, no.
Is he old or new?
I think it's He-Man older.
Oh, okay.
And I just liked how it looked. I didn't know the story. And then, yeah, that Boba Fett is nice. Yeah, the toy room now is just GIJoe and retro stuff, so I moved our Lego stuff out to here. It actually displays quite nice, eh? Because of the Creo hits in GIJoe, I got into some of the other Lego. Then I got the Terradrome. Don't ask me how I fit it in there. I had to rebuild it, kind of, because it's really delicate. When you start pushing it together, something else falls apart.
I know there's one more place to go. What about in here, Corey?
That's my playroom. That's where I filmed some of my stop motions, the later episodes. Having a hard time with the lighting lately, though, because I'm trying to get a back set that looks a little more realistic.
I think the new castle, Grayskull Castle, is pretty cool. It's a little bit more defined, and it's a little bit more even scary.
Yeah, they did a good job with the Motu Origins.
Am I the only one who thinks that when it came to doing the eyes, they just took a spray can and went back and forth? In the old one, the new one, they pay more attention to detail.
Throw some of my stuff that's not GIJoe in this room too, but like I said, I don't have the room. There's some posters that Ryan got for me from the magazines.
They're not just any posters, they're from Earl Norman, who did a lot of Conan stuff, so he really knows how to do the buff bodies.
Yeah,
and all these posters from the He-Man magazine are from Norm. At least most of them are. And you also got
the perfect artist too for He-Man, eh?
You got Mike Zecca on the wall doing his Punisher series.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, pretty rad. He's a genius. I got some pretty awesome Norm up there. This is one of the best Norm pictures I've ever seen.
Oh, I love the colors.
And then I love this. We used to get this inside the boxes of the toys you buy. It's all the other toys you can get. They used to... I think you only got them when you bought a vehicle, right? Not when you bought a soldier?
Yeah, you're right.
I used to watch those things and just drool in envy, being like, I want to own all of it.
I hear you. Me too. This one's nice too. It's got the flag on it. I used to just go through the consumer's catalog and...
Yeah, but this is just pure GIJoe.
Yeah, I know.
I always wanted a bridge lift.
That one there?
Yeah. It just looked neat.
Other thing I collect is the modern GIJoe, like the 25th anniversary. If you like the vehicles, it's not a bad line to collect because the vehicles then were exactly the same molds as the vintage. The characters are different, obviously. They're the modern figures, but you know, if you don't want to worry about snapping and breaking little parts, these are great and they display nicely. Eh? You can see the vehicle, unlike the old ones. I do love the packaging artwork, but this, you know, they're just beautiful. I do have a lot of the MOCs of those two under here. I just don't have the room to display, so I got tons of mint on card in this box. That box is full, and my whole closet is my pride and joy. It's all my favorite Joe figures, and I can't even display them.
The loose ones we use to tell our story, right?
Yeah, for play motion and my stop motions. I will display them all eventually. I just need the right display case because I want to display all the 82 to 94 figures and beyond. Anything O-ring I'm just kind of crazy about. You know that.
Yep.
And who's my favorite figure? Do you remember?
Snake Eyes.
No.
Gold Horse?
Thinking way back when we first started collecting together.
It's not Snake Eyes? Storm
No.
Shadow?
Rakondo.
Rakondo's your favorite? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, it's because I've been hunting for him since I was a kid. So then you wait 20 years, you finally find him. And it's like, yes. Again, no room to display, but here's some of my MOCs. These are from the ARAH. They're from the retro line. I got some, all sorts. Anything GIJoe I grab. I love it all the years. And Black Star. That's some pretty rare. You don't see that too often. That was like, kind of like around the same time as Masters of the Universe. More GIJoe. There's some new stuff that's kind of used with the Lego. Some thumb wrestlers. This guy's from India. Just a whole mishmash of GIJoe MOCs. Same thing. These are all ARAH. Some of the 90s. Some of these figures loose cost more than they do on card. When I was collecting, I was picking these up for between 20 and 30 bucks. Like, and all the weapons, that's why they cost so much loose. So that was nice. Like I said, I got stuff I want to display, but it's all packed away. These are all baggies of different lines of toys, of action figures, and then all GIJoe in the middle. Everything boxed that I'm saving that I don't need to display is in there. Like all my classified, unopened. So I always buy two, one to open. Same with the Motu Origins, one to open, one to store. This is just some more of my bigger play sets. The Tomahawk, Dragonfly, Rattler. Got the Cobra Rolling Thunder that Forge painted. Great job with the painting, eh? It almost looks factory. Down here, you got one of my favorites as a kid was the Havoc. So I had to get the Sky Havoc. This fell off. I'll put that on later. APC with the seatbelt still.
Oh, that doesn't
Didn't
sound good.
but it didn't break. I'm gonna say that. See, I got the steering wheel, which is usually not
I
on
like
there.
that because it's part of the original series. My favorite is always the older stuff.
Me too.
It's one of the originals.
Yeah, and that color too. Eh? It's like almost like the killer whale. That dark green really looks like military. And then down at the bottom, some more military-looking ones. The Wolverine came with CoverGirl. This thing is always broken. I don't even want to touch it. It's bent. This is the bridge layer.
Oh, you have a bridge layer.
Yeah. I had another one. Sorry, I didn't know that you needed or wanted one.
No.
I actually gave it or sold it to a friend.
Not-
Chris. Speaking of Chris, this is the one he made. The Tiger Cat, but this is the Moon Rover. Neat, eh?
So it's just a snowcat.
Well, no, it is, but it's been modified. See all the paint? Yeah, it's just a snowcat, but he's added these. He's added those. He's added this.
Who's the guy in the driver's seat?
We got Ace, and I think I threw the astronaut in there. He kind of painted Ace up like for space. It can look like it kind of already looks like a space suit, eh? The original Ace uniform. But yeah, I like that. That was nice, and it means a lot when you get something that's made from a friend. It's gets a special place in your collection. And then I don't know. This is one custom I did. I put it in some of my stop motions. Oh, don't worry about that. And I did 3 when I mixed all the paints for these. Like this is gold and green mixed together, and then I kind of antique some of the guns. Painted the inside up, but I did 3 of them, and then I gave one of them to They Gone as a prize. And oh wait, I do have one more of them, but yeah, I love doing the custom paint jobs and some of that stuff. It's a nice little hobby. Some more boxes here. I got some unopened stuff, modern. Got some LJN wrestling figures still in the package.
Is that Mr. Fuji or something?
Yeah, Mr. Fuji. I got a few managers there. Missile Command Headquarters. This is the one I was talking about from JoeCon. I'm going to be unboxing. A Cobra, Sergeant Slaughter. Then I got this, I don't know if you can see in here. I'm going to move these wrestlers. This is another one I'm going to open up and do an unboxing. The Armor Bot. Can you see him in there? That's sealed, completely sealed, so I'm going to open that up for the first time.
It's called the War Brigade?
The Armor Bot? Where do you see the... Yeah, Steel Star Brigade.
Oh, Star. I thought I said War.
I have some of the mint on cards. See, there's a Star Brigade there. The figures are all not really the O-ring type, but they got the same head and it's from the same lineup. All sorts of stuff. Even a set of unopened cards, which you probably saw.
Whoa, cool.
Yeah, I love all that stuff. The old sticker books. Justice Curry gave me like a plastic baggie from like a birthday party set from
Oh,
GIJoe.
yeah, I used to have those.
Yeah, like all that stuff. It's just, it's almost like Motu Joe has everything He-Man. I kind of like everything G.I. Joe. I got puzzles, board games. Speaking of board games, I picked up this Motu board game. I don't know if anybody remembers that.
Cool.
It's basically you just spin, go across the board. But I love all those things. Yeah, it's hard to see. And G.I. Joe board game. They had a few board games for G.I. Joe. Oh, well, and down here, you've probably seen this, the Crossfire.
Isn't that electric? Is that a remote control car?
Yeah, G.I. Joe teamed up with Nyko and made a remote control car. That holds a G.I. Joe. Brilliant.
I love your land speeder down there from Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, those
And,
still from childhood.
Those Joes, those
work.
are the new stuff that came out, right?
Classified series, yeah. This guy's Marvel, but look at that. Like, that looks just like a Red Cobra. That fits perfect with...
Same size, too.
Yeah.
Good articulation.
And you know me, I like my ninjas.
You do. Deadpool, Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow. We used to pretend Firefly was a ninja.
Right? Yeah, me too.
Me and my brother did.
Actually, Airtight, the first one I actually picked out myself when I was a kid, I bought because I thought he was a ninja.
Airtight, eh?
Yeah, and then first time I was at Toys R Us, because I come from a small town, I saw Buzzer and I thought it was Duke.
Buzzer is a dreadnought.
Yeah, just because of the blonde hair, you know, a kid, I was all overexcited, right, to see all those Joes. And like, oh, there he is. And I grabbed him before I didn't even look at him that closely. I was just happy to grab him.
You think the leader of the G.I. Joe forces would have a mohawk?
No, Buzzer.
Buzzer's not that guy?
No, Ripper you're thinking.
Oh, which one's Buzzer?
Buzzer's the blonde hair with the ponytail.
Oh, okay.
Like a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Skin your raw. I hope you know what like a chainsaw. That's what the Limp Bizkit song was about, Buzzer.
Really? For real?
No, I just love this stuff. I had one that came with a video cassette, a VHS. That's the one with the slime. That was probably around the time Ghostbusters was out and everyone was into slime.
Ninja Turtles did slime too.
Did they?
Yeah.
There's another VHS. That's from the Sergeant Savage line. It was slightly bigger than the 3 3/4, but it still had the riveted arms and stuff. One of my new favorites. They have a Night Creeper in the new Snake Eyes line. Those small ones that were in the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I gotta collect that line just for him. These are the slightly less fragile gliders. And then these ones that were always broken. That's a different version of Spirit. I love this stuff. I had 2 Snake Mountains here and the paint was quite a bit different, eh? So I didn't know which was the older, which was the newer, but I kept this one obviously because this is the one from my childhood. It even has my name that my mom wrote on there when I was a kid. So it means a lot to have those. This one was in my house, but that's my brother's growing up. And so many boxes. I can't wait to start doing some reviews on some of this stuff. This is another one that's going to be coming up, the Mean Dog. It's a fairly big vehicle from the later years. I don't know if you saw, somebody has a little 3D printed clip for the Ram that goes on the back of the APC, so you can put the bike on the bike rack on the back. I got to get one of those 3D printers. I mean, geez, it's, as much as a lot of people don't like copying that stuff and the weapons, it's headed that way. There's so many additions. My Terror Drone, the doors, they keep falling off, as you see when we play with it. They have little clips that are 3D printed that just clip onto the broken door, so you don't have to replace the door. And the door works fine. I could get the tips for the ends of my guns that way. I mean, if I come across the stuff and it's vintage, I would prefer that, and I always buy it if I can, but if I can't, I'm just going to go the 3D printed way.